All right, well, the next word that's on everyone's mind is vaccine. We're hearing this over and over again. And as people are looking deeper into vaccines and who's funding, from what I've heard, even a majority of the vaccines for the coronavirus, then it's a lot of times leading back to Bill Gates. And, it's fascinating to watch the narration of a man change almost 180 degrees in the last 2 years. What is going on with vaccines and what's going on with Bill Gates?
Well, the thing that keeps coming back to my mind about Bill Gates in this arena is from a TED talk that he gave, where he made a statement to the effect of, through vaccines and family planning, we could reduce the world's population by 15%. And 15% of the world's population is somewhere around 1 billion people, billion with a B. And certainly he comes from a family of eugenicists, and that's well established in the historical record. So one could speculate that this is some kind of eugenics agenda that he has in mind. But he certainly made other statements recently that basically we will not be able to get back to any kind of normalcy in our day-to-day lives. And he specifically mentioned things like concerts or sporting events at arenas where you have large gatherings of people until, every single person is vaccinated. So he has a very strong motivation and incentive to roll out vaccinations. And I think through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, that has been their principal aim in terms of their, so-called charitable endeavors, is to, vaccinate everyone in the world for all of the so-called communicable diseases. So when I first, through medical school, they don't.
He's also talking about having like this vaccination passport or this tattoo or this ink that kind of shows you've had the vaccination. And then that allows you, like you said, to congregate, to travel on airplanes, almost puts you in this high social score, which seems to almost be mirroring some of the oppressive, regimes in China, as far as you kind of have to earn the ability to have certain freedoms.
Absolutely, and that fits right in with the contact tracing technology I was talking about earlier. And yes, there is this invisible ink tattoo, which I believe was attempted to be implemented on some children in Southern Africa, but was rejected by the local people there, rightfully so. But they're already using vaccines as a way to grant or deny certain privileges in our society, but so far they've only done this with children. So in New York State, where I am, your child can not attend any school, either public or private. So even if you pay completely for the schooling, if your child is not vaccinated, they're not allowed to attend that school. So that's a privilege that is denied based on not complying with vaccines.